be the beginning. I think we actually tried it, right, in the CCCs to have set map seeds, and it worked out fine. Only maybe a few players complained about it, but
Hiccup, yeah, one hiccup
yeah,
at the end.
exactly. But those were a lot of games and one hiccup, so I guess. But
That was a lot of work.
exactly,
That
that
was
was
a lot of work.
that was amazing work there. A lot of remaps, relobbies. At that point, we couldn't get.
What are these maps? Let's go back to the first one. It was fine.
My Civilization 6 is not responding, and right now it started. So okay, okay, there we go. The map. Well, come on, it's not that bad. Oh, look at this. Russia is.
If there's one Civ up there by himself, oh, it's Russia by
It's
himself.
Russia, exactly. That's what I wanted to say. Look at this. He has a 3-tile white choke to defend him. That's it. He can sim on all of this territory. Is Dido across the... Let's see. Is it... What is this? What is this? Is this a wonder? This star in the middle of nowhere? Is this a wonder or is it... Like...
No, that's just the fog, I think. The picture in the...
Is it?
Residual picture of the fog.
Oh, okay. Visual bugs, I guess. Let's wait for the host to actually start. This is the problem. That's why we don't see the map. The host hasn't loaded into the game. So there we go. Okay, so yeah, it was something. It is. It isn't anything on that tile. Okay. So America, Galapagos next to America. Interesting. I'm just gonna quickly scroll to see what's up. As we were talking about, Russia is to the north here, and he's gonna have quite some cities to settle on his own little peninsula. With Akkad is actually the city that will provide cover for him. To the north, is he actually in any danger? It doesn't look like he's in danger. The players that would be on the opposing team are not even close to him. He's gonna have free reign over that land. He's gonna have to free sim all of the game probably. Don't even.
Like America is too, right? Do they have the whole Southwest?
Yeah, different continents though. They have the whole west, not even south. Imagine if Russia was actually in this south part with so much tundra. Yeah, that would have been different. But yeah, we have America here. Another good settle from America, actually. I am surprised. America doesn't always get good settles or mountains that much. And this time he has, look at this, +3 campuses everywhere. At least one, two of them. Actually, 3 of them, right? Here. There's another one.
I think the maize, the sheep, and yeah, the one with the just below the amber. It looks like there's 4+3 in there.
1 second, need to answer the phone. Can you talk a bit about Krakow?
Well, it's well defensible, very defensible, with the one-tile choke to the east. I see lots of strategics. Kind of ugly to the north, with the floodplains, but plenty of hills to the south, few to the west. Diamonds are always nice. Can go along with amber. Do I see a +3 campus anywhere, holy site anywhere that's easy to get? I guess directly east would be. There's 2 mountains in the city center, so we'll get the R score for that. Of course, you'll need to do
I mean, I think he needs mining, right? Yeah, that's the problem. He needs mining. Well, let's see how Archetype will play this. Not a bad spawn with the +4 in his capital city, the campus, with some extra culture, horses, and of course a lot of strategic resources next to him. I see iron, I see horses, I see niter. It's not too shabby. You look at that, uranium and coal.
I'm not sure how Archetype plays it. If he could go for Sacred Path, he would have easy adjacency for his holy sites, but I'm pretty sure he likes the chops more, so we'll have to see.
Hey, thank you very much for the follow.
Stick out to me. Suppose he'd go faith from mines over luxuries.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. There's quite a few pantheons that give you faith now, so this is gonna be interesting. I do have to point out this is the map, right? This is the last map we're gonna have here. Where there's not gonna be another remap. This is it. This is the next 3 hours, 4 hours. We're gonna see the players try to get the most out of their civilization, out of their spawn, and go against their opponents to actually get the win. Is it gonna be a culture victory? Is it gonna be a science victory? I don't know. Domination maybe? I think only one game I saw domination. It was Task for Fish on the receiving end, unfortunately. Amazing game over there. Next up, Phoenicia on the coast here with look at this 2-3-1 ivory tiles next to each other, and a reef that is not accessible. Actually, that is quite a bummer. Is he gonna settle it? Oh, he's gonna settle that one, right? The 2-3-1 to the right.
Yep.
How are these the same? Right. Wait a second. Are these the same? Since one is plains and one is grassland hills. Right? Shouldn't they have like an extra food on one and an extra production on the other with a lack of food? It's kind of weird.
One gets is weird.
I don't know. Maybe a bug.
The one gets extra production from the woods tile gets extra production and the jungle tile gets extra food.
Yeah, but so I mean,
they're both base 2/2s. Right?
Oh, because of now I get it. So they complement with the rainforest and the forest, right? That's what I was saying. Yeah. Okay, got it. Thank you for the follow, D&D Manta. So next up, we got Germany to the north here. Not an ideal settle, but look at this beautiful chocolate hills to the west of him. He's gonna get to plant his next city over there. I'm not sure if I'm even allowed. Can I switch point of view here? I can, and look at that. He actually went around it. He doesn't know that he has chocolate hills to the north. I think I've seen this twice by now. Players going around natural wonders that are right next to their capital city and finding about them very, very late after they settle their third city or something. This is gonna be fun to see if this actually happens. In the meantime, I'm not sure exactly how, but he has a 2-3. Oh, this is deer. Never mind. That's all right. It wasn't showing the icon, and I was wondering why is this a 2-3 tile. But look at that. Nice deer in his capital. Again, the possibility to make Temple of Artemis, but as some players like to call it, it is the Irel Wonder. And next to him, Korea, Chuck Morris, will have the beautiful pleasure of attacking him with those amazing Hawachas. As if you don't know, that is the unique unit of Korea, and it is the replacement of field cannons. No, not field cannons. What are they called? Oh yeah, field cannons, right? And it comes at gunpowder. They're like earlier field cannons, I should say.
Doesn't have as many hills on this map, which is too bad.
Yeah, well, it's clearly a difference between the first spawn we've seen and this one. He had a lot of hills on that. I guess he's gonna have to chop a lot of this.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be Korea's job to arrow rage in Germany. I don't know that he can wait for his Hawachas.
Well, we're gonna have to see. I don't think Germany will want war at the beginning. It takes so long to build up with Germany and actually start to make it work, especially after the nerfs. This is, yeah.
And once again, Mongolia and Zulu are together, alone together, and far away from an enemy. So, uh,
Yeah, this is quite
uh,
unexpected.
I
I'm
wonder
thinking for him.
how fast Phoenicia figures out they're on an inland sea and are useless. They need to figure that out fast, um, or else they're gonna be in trouble. If he goes all the way to cartography, eesh.
Oh, Pio Piotahi to the south of Phoenicia here. Look at this, the beautiful wonder that gives you extra golden culture from the tiles around it. Nice. And it looks like Phoenicia could actually defend himself quite easily on the east side against Mongolia, against Rokas. Rokas doesn't have that many good settlers on the coast, so I'm thinking he's not gonna stay on the coast. What you're saying about they need to figure out if they're on an inland sea, I guess they, of course, do, but will they meet each other and will Rokas know not to settle the coast? That is the interesting part here. It looks like Mr. Ben here on the right side is scouting to the south and to the north, so he's gonna know the coast. But, oh, look at this Torres del Paine. Actually, a good Torres this time with a lot of hills around it. I think only, yeah, 2 tiles are flat. The rest or either have a forest or hills, so they could be really, really improved.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the wrong direction from the enemies. So,
Oh, look at this. Actually, Rage is going for that. Okay, so he's gonna find the wonder. Check it out. There we go. He found the wonder, boys. Finally, he found the wonder. And he did go for 2 scouts. That is one thing that I did notice in the last meta, or in the, I should say, latest meta, right? We do see a lot of players going for 2 scouts and then a settler. Let's check out the city states. We got Cat Valletta Granada as the military one. We got Buenos Aires, Auckland, and Hong Kong production. Fez, Bologna, and Mitla in the same game. Oh, this is going to be interesting for Russia. Really interesting. Imagine Fez and Bologna. Wow. Then we got Cahokia and Lisbon as the commercial ones, with Rapa Nui, the single culture one. Do you think Russia with this one will go for, wait a second, 3 religious settlements on Russia? Whoa. Okay, interesting. Was this a deny or a troll? Or does he? Well, I guess
Falcon loves that pantheon.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't give him that much if he would have gotten Lance of the Aurora, the Tundra Pantheon, and what other Pantheon could he pick? He's probably gonna chop the DS. Going through this, maybe the Woods one. The Woods one, don't think it's gonna give him that much. I mean, I'm comparing it to straight up like holy sites that give points and districts, right? And with the shrines and everything, and like the usual middle student plays.
I mean, this could be a no faith or no religion game for Russia, to be honest. There's just not enough tundra. There's not enough places to put lavras. He'll put one for Aeroscore, I think, but he's got a +3 campus to the west. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see if who's on America, Hazagi, if he knows the Rapa Nui strategy, where you just chop everything and put Moai everywhere, and have 200 culture by turn 30.
Has a noob, as he is called right now. Oh right, maybe we should ask the players to change their capital names so we actually know who we're talking about, and we have a few of them that did change it. Oh, never mind. Most of them actually changed it. Nice, nice.
America has the uncontested Galapagos too if he wants it.
It is uncontested Galapagos, but I have to say those are, except the science, those are not very good tiles to
Yeah,
work.
they're not very good.
You got the fish on one, you got the reef on another, but unless you're Suze of Auckland, those will not be awesome tiles. Well, I think they will find Auckland pretty soon here, so maybe he could benefit from that. We have to keep in mind they won't know about Dido for quite some time here. So they don't know where the big naval menace is gonna be.
I think Mongolia, Germany will find them not too long. Especially if they both went double scout.
Yeah, could be. It looks like Milamber actually went one scout into one monument and settler. Didn't go double scouts, and that is another good method that I've seen mostly on the CivFr side. They like that extra culture at the beginning. The monument is actually a big improvement to your empire output, giving you that straight up 2 culture. Especially at the beginning, that's what, 200% change. So Russia already 3 cities. It's turn 11 and Russia has 2 cities with another settler coming out in 2 turns. What do you think of this? This is 4 cities Russia before turn 20.
Yep, that is the
How?
full advantage of that pantheon.
Yeah, and as you said, don't even see a Lavra being put down. This is actually gonna be a no religion. I mean, you might as well make a religion just to deny someone, maybe defender or. Well, I guess who from the other team will want to get. Yeah, there we go. We got Poland that will want to get a religion here, already placing his holy site. Doesn't have a pantheon yet, but there is a +2 holy site. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. I did see this in a few of my games, and look at this. This is the fire, the forest fire that has started in a forest, and it does have the unusual behavior of course, spreading to the tiles around them. You do get improved fertility yields, though. You get extra food, extra production from the tiles when the forest regrows. Of course, you can't actually use the tile for a few turns, but afterwards, it's gonna be amazing tile to work. What do you think of this improvement? They kind of went out of their way to put everything from real life into this game, right? Real life disasters. I really hope they won't start with a plague, because I mean, you know what I don't
I
want.
think past Civ games have had that, but I think with the current world situation, I don't think it's a good taste to put that in right now.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a good one.
Not even sure the forest fires are actually in good taste with the ones that devastated Australia at the end of the year last year. But I mean, they have to put something in. Meteor showers alone are too rare, and
I actually like the forest fires. It's a interesting mechanic, and it adds some more RNG to the game that was already a lot of RNG. Even
yeah,
though,
I mean, if it improves the tiles, yeah, I think it'll be
yeah,
fine. I haven't seen that in person yet. See, they've met Phoenicia, so
yeah.
I think they'll figure out pretty quickly that Phoenicia's on a different coast, and yeah, Russia's gonna be just fine.
We're gonna see how this plays out. I'm interested in Russia's playstyle here. It's certainly not a usual play style by Russia. Not going for a religion early game, getting a religious settlement instead of his usual faith-making pantheons. And then there we go. As I was saying, fire ended. So and another fire started. So basically,
Yeah.
the fire ended on one tile and it started on another. We don't see the improvement yet. It actually needs to regrow in a few turns, and we're gonna get the notification about that when it happens. But I'm interested to see what is happening here between Korea, Dido, Mongolia, and Germany. Germany, in the meantime, of course, is working on his Temple of Artemis, or Temple of Irel, of as some players would call it. But to be fair, this is a different game, right? Next to him, we don't have an extremely aggressive Mapuche. We have a Korea that will want to sim to his Hawachas, right? He already placed his Seon, that is only a +2 right now, but it will grow. He as Germany will need a lot of population in his cities, and Temple of Artemis will give him extra food, extra housing, and amenities to actually keep up with the need for his people. So
Look at
overall,
those
is
tiles. Look at those tiles. He's got Chocolate Hills to the west. He's got an erupted volcano to the east, and he's got a blizzard fertilizing the tiles to the north.
yes. What do you want to say? What do you want to say here? Say it straight up. Is he lucky or not? We already had one viewer, Oknat, that was saying that Rage has a lucky spawn bias. So I mean,
Unbelievable, man.
and there we go. The forest fire actually spread to another tile. This is the third one in a row in 3 turns. The first tile didn't regrow yet, but you can see how it basically can make a line of fires. I didn't see that many fires actually in the games I've seen because I wasn't seeing all the map, and in the land that I had, I mostly chopped everything, so I don't know. Let's see what America is doing. So America didn't want to go on the coast. It looks like he's staying safely 2 tiles away, even though he's actually friends with Milamber. He still doesn't want to handle naval powers. Looks like he's going for his 3rd settle. And I think they figured out there's no one to the west of him. Like, they didn't meet anyone else there. Quite surprising how safe they feel. As you can see, they're moving settlers unescorted, and we've seen quite a few players getting punished because of that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It looks like Russia just met Poland. Archetype now knows in the direction of Russia, but look at how much land he actually needs to cover to go there. That is so much, even for his special units, the Hussars. I don't think there's gonna be a chance to get there. An interesting choice of a pantheon, Divine Spark, being picked here by Poland. You were saying something that you would not be surprised to see Poland go for something else, right? Like Sacred Path, and getting that extra adjacency from the tiles around the holy site.
I thought it'd be possible, but I know Archetype likes to chop, so it's also not a surprise that he did not take it. And I think he knows he's pretty well free sim between America and Phoenicia. And since he met Russia way to the north, yeah, I think he'll try to go culture victory of some sort.
He's kind of safe. I mean, he's actually really safe here. He's gonna get his.
Lavra go down. I did see a Lavra go down for Russia, so
Is it?
Go...
Where?
Yeah, he put it in the middle of nowhere, though. Yeah, to the west.
Oh, I see it. Like, really in the middle of nowhere, +1 faith Lavra just to get a religion or something? Is that? Well, I guess to be fair to Falcon, he has a coastal settle. He's not gonna get a lot of housing in his capital city unless he builds granaries, he improves the fish. Well, he's already doing that, but you know what I mean. It's gonna be quite some turns until he actually makes that spawn work, that city work. So getting a Lavra early would have definitely put him back in the district slots, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be building lots of them though, so I don't know what religion he'll take. He can't spread to any allies. Don't know. He's not gonna produce. He's not gonna have a lot of faith generations. So Jesuit doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. At the moment, he's gonna actually have to make some projects to get that done, and I'm not sure the city of Tula will have enough production there. The turn did turn over, I wanted to say, and I was looking at this notification. Rainforest regrown. After being destroyed by fires, one rainforest has regrown. And look at this. Look at this. You just got an extra food on that tile, and it's 3-2 right now. And this is plains rainforest. See, actually, wait a second. I think you got a food and a production, right? Because
No,
the rainforest.
It's a hill. Wait, it's not a hill.
It's not
You
a
have to
hill.
Get one of each.
Yeah.
Get one of each.
And let's see the next one.
That the fire actually did go out. I would have thought the fire might have spread to everything, but I guess it's on a timer, like the other ones, just a couple of turns.
Yeah, it takes a few turns until it fizzles out, and you don't know exactly how it will spread. I think it has like an algorithm to spread to the left, to the right, or to all tiles. I don't know. It must be chance based. In the meantime,
now,
look at this.
To be fair, I did see Rage yesterday had a forest fire spawn on his settler and killed it. So his luck isn't always this good.
I mean, I had that too, unfortunately. It's very bad when it happens. It did improve a lot of tiles, I think like 4 tiles, but I mean, I lost a settler because of it. Anyway, 2 turns for Rage to finish his Temple of Artemis, and I think he's gonna chop it next turn. He really wants to guarantee that, even though I don't think anybody in the game will actually go for Temple of Artemis here. In the meantime, Korea did find out where Zulu is to the south of him. They are not that far away, I should say, because he's gonna want to settle the south anyway, right? Towards that volcano, and Zulu will want to settle the north. So basically, they're gonna come close to each other. There we go. Another tile has regrown, and it is another 3-2 tile. This is getting extremely good land to settle right now, right?
Yeah, he could go right to Fez, and he could even kill Fez if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But no, it looks like Mongolia's they're going north. Phoenicia is going east, so they're all settling towards each other, I guess, except Korea. They back settled. Yeah, Fez could be the battlegrounds for the big war in this game.
I'm actually surprised by this Korean city to the east. It doesn't look like it's gonna be really amazing. Yeah, and it is expensive. He needs to buy those tutus from far away. Why did he settle there? Why did he see? I mean, he's not gonna even have a good Sewon. It's only a +2 with another 2 mines. Why didn't he go? Can you understand why?
I don't know.
Why didn't he go to the south? I think it would have been much better to go near this volcano, even if you do have, of course, the chance of it blowing up. But maybe you go on this tile instead of the 2-1 rainforest. I don't know. It is interesting. And all 3 tiles here actually got to the 3-2 point, and it looks like Mongolia is going to the north as well, with both cities, both settlers that were made in Rokia's capital were sent to the north. And honestly, I think they will kill Korea. They will kill him fast. If they get
settlers from Mongolia too coming out in 2 different cities.
Yeah, so I mean, if they're gonna get 1 or 2 units each in Korea's land, I don't think Korea will be able to take care of it. Like looking at his spawn location, he's gonna have quite a few Sewons here, few science points ahead of his competition, I should say, but I don't think it's gonna matter that much because you do have to spend that production into something, right? So if he doesn't spend it into military units and he spends it into buildings or improving his land or chopping or stuff like that, because he does need to improve his land.
Oh, he put the Seo one there.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, it's still gonna be 2 tiles that
he settled mid distance. He could have put aqueduct, and industrial on the coal, and then put his Seo to the southeast.
Yeah, but I think it was expensive, and he already had this tile, so I'm guessing that's the reasoning here. He's gonna improve the iron. He's going to improve the horse probably. So he's going to have good strategics. He's sending his third settler to the south. So I believe we're going to see him settle that river. Maybe the sugar. I hope not the sugar, but maybe it's going to settle the sugar. And I say I hope not the sugar because, again, not that many hills around. I mean, it's much better to settle this and maybe put a cell on here. 4 hills around it. And you're gonna need to defend that territory anyway against Zulu. You're gonna have a border at some point with Zulu, and yeah, I think instead of his third settler here, he should have gone for an encampment. Honestly, I mean, having Zulu and Mongolia next to you, it's kind of bad. At the moment, only Zulu is making great general points, as we know. They do have the Ikanda as the unique encampment. That is actually an encampment replacement. Does it? I think it gives something, right? So let's put it up on the screen here. We got the Ikanda, a district unique to Zulu, which replaces the encampment, provides +1 housing. Once the civic or technology prerequisites is met, core units and armies can be built outright. Faster core and army creation. So basically, you're gonna get to build core units or army units very, very fast, which is one of the traits of Zulu. The only problem is actually getting enough gold to upkeep everything, which is, yeah, it's gonna be a challenge. What I wanted to say when comparing the two, so Korea needs to work for his production while Mongolia gets his production outright. Like, look at his beautiful tiles already. Horse tiles improved, bananas, 3-2 bananas. He has volcano that exploded and gave him a 2-3-1 tile. Another honey to work there, 3-1. He got God of the, wait, what? God of the Sea? This is what?
Probably to deny it from.
Wow, and look at that, stone circles from Mr. Milamber here, going for Daido. Interesting. Let's see what is Poland doing. It looks like Archetype did settle his third city. We got holy sites placed in his second. Did he get the religion? Doesn't look like it. He's still working on the project on the holy site prayers. Not sure if he needs to. I think he sees Russia getting great prophet points a turn, and he's worried he's gonna snatch his reliquaries away. That is quite a that would be quite a blow for Poland here, but in the meantime, I don't think he needs to worry about it. He has Divine Spark, he has 2 holy sites out. He should be making, what, 4 points a turn? Yeah, 4 points. So that he already gets his religion in 2 turns, since he has 22 out of 30. Not sure it is good to go for another holy site, but holy site project, I mean. But at the same time, he doesn't know that the city of Tula is actually the one with the lava in it. That is another city other than his Falcon's capital. So it doesn't have that much production. I think if he tries to go now for a project, it's gonna be what, 3 turns or 4 turns from the city of Tula. It really doesn't have production. It's only 7 production compared to, let's see here, 14 production. So it's his capital is double. Definitely not gonna work there. But again, he does not know about that information, so he's gonna wanna go for the safe side. America, 3 cities out, another one coming out in 2 turns, another settler, Saint Louis. It looks like, oh, he has another one on the way. Throwing the dice here, it looks like he's gonna move next to a volcano that is about to erupt. It is active. We don't know if it's gonna erupt or not. That is the volcano Kilauea, and we might actually see the death of this settler. Not sure. We're gonna have to wait and see. Holar S, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Who didn't we talk about in quite some time? It looks like most of the action will be here between Korea and Mr. Zulu already getting his third in Kanda um, from Bulawayo, and working on the barracks in his capital city. I think he needs to start worrying about gold production here or gold making, because he's not gonna have that many or that much to spend his units. And at the same time, looking at his land, or I should say luxury resources, it doesn't look like he has that many that could be improved with gold, right? Or gold makers. He doesn't have that juicy ivories. He doesn't have those a lot of camps. Maybe, yeah, one honey here, some incense, but those are not good tiles to work. So not a very good gold making scheme here. He could benefit from Cahokia, but Cahokia is so far away and on the other side of the world. I don't think he's ever gonna meet it fast, since America is next to it and Poland. They won't get a unit there fast enough. Russia is slowly scouting to the south as we open up his point of view. It looks like he's trying to figure out what is happening here, who is the owner of these lands. And we did have the first religion in the game being founded. It looks like Zoroastrianism has been the choice. Poland going for reliquaries. Relics have triple yield of both faith and tourism. And then we have itinerary preachers. Religion spreads to cities 40% further away. That is one of the most common religions we do see with Poland here. Not sure about the 40% spread one, but the one with reliquaries is almost set, because Poland does get a bonus anyway from wait a second, let me put it up. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to press on the Civilopedia. So, Poland, Jadwiga, Mr. Jadwiga here. What does it do? It does get the religion founded by Poland becomes the majority in an adjacent city that loses a tile to a Polish culture bomb. That's one of the things that I don't see as often. Holy sites gain standard faith adjacency bonus from adjacent to districts, and all the relics provide bonus faith, culture, and gold. This is what I was going for. Since he's already got reliquaries, he's getting triple yields anyway. Then he has an extra +2. Actually, this is the double, right? You get the double from the faith, from the culture, and the gold.
Gold extra.
Yes. Let's see. Let's actually put it up, right? We can open up the Great Works tab and we can see it. No, so it this is added after. It looks like he only has 4 gold, 2 culture, 18 and 12. So it's an extra 2 faith and an extra 2 tourism. It doesn't triple the amount after the Poland bonus. It triples the amount of the relic only. And we do have a question. I'm not sure, Xcloudy, exactly what kind of multiplayer you want to go for. I did notice when I went into multiplayer that the play by cloud section was offline. Not sure if they fixed it or not. Maybe in the meantime they will fix it. Hopefully. Oh, and look at that, in the time we were talking about Poland's religion, Germany Rage managed to sneak a scout on one of the Seons from Chuck here and pillaged it, getting extra science for himself and keeping Chuck from making any.
Yeah, Korea's getting it from 3 sides. Phoenicia is settling in that direction, so I think he's resigned to the fact that he won't be able to do anything on the sea and is going to need to support Korea, or else Korea's going to go down. I think Korea's going to go down anyway, and I think Phoenicia is going to be right behind.
You think they should sacrifice Korea to the gods of RNG?
Yeah, I kind of do. Because I don't know that Zulu and Mongolia are going to be able to do much after. I don't know. I think it's going to come down to uh, Phoenicia protecting Poland, and Pyramid's going to need to get somebody in Russia's way. Russia already killed Cod. It looks like so. It's a
With
lot of
boats.
cities. It's a lot of
Interesting
cities.
choice here. With boats, he's getting harbor points instead of making horses or
Yep.
units or swordsmen. And in the meantime,
Lighthouses. That
yeah,
fixes his housing problem. Yeah. I don't know. I think we could put up a poll right now, and it would probably be 75% PP Patrol winning.
that is a good idea here. I didn't actually do that. Let's put up a poll. You see the map, right? We all see the map. We've talked a little bit about each player's spawn. We know the civilizations they're playing, and I'm guessing most of you know the players. So let's put up a poll and see the viewers' reaction to this. In the meantime, I'm gonna let it here and see if let the image here and see if Germany Scout actually manages to survive here.
Korea is actually teching horseback riding, so I think he'll be all right for a little bit.
There we go. We got the poll up. The question is simple: who will win? It is the choice between Pyramid and PP Patrol, and it looks like already two players voted for PP Patrol instead of Pyramid. What is this? You think losing Korea will actually hurt them that much? When they do have America free simming with Galapagos, they do have Poland here with the reliquaries and a very good amount of tiles to settle and work. Uh, I don't think anybody's gonna bother them for quite some time. So, do you think Von it will hurt them that much if they lose Korea?
No, no. I think if they lose Korea, they'll still be able to compete. The problem is if uh, Phoenicia arouse to try and save Korea, and then gets rolled over also.
Oh, well, looking at this mountain range, it kind of splits the continent in half. So I think the only player who is actually in a position to go and harass either Poland or America is Russia, because like just look at this mountain range. There's no other way in than through Phoenicia's land, and Phoenicia has a one tile choke. He just needs to defend, and well, I can give you that. I've seen players fail to defend one tile chokes before, so I don't want to say it's gonna happen or won't happen, but we're gonna have to wait and see if that is the case here. I do trust Milan Bear. I've seen him in some quite a few IRL words.
Yeah, the mountains don't mean as much now because of the tunnel uh, placement on the tech tree that was moved. So yeah, I mean, Rage has some easy tunnels that he could make. Um,
Just to put it up on the screen here, now the tunnel, the mountain tunnel, is gonna be available at Military Science. And to show everyone where military science is, it is right here on the same level of industrialization, ballistics, scientific theory. It is two texts before you get the steel, so it is quite a. It actually is a lot of text behind where it used to be, right? Where wasn't it chemistry or something like that? Very far away.
I think it was chemistry. I think it was the same spot as research labs, right?
Yeah, I think on that line. So that is quite an improvement.
And it's also right at the cavalry tech, those fast moving units that
Yeah,
can
yeah.
just pour through the tunnels. So uh, I know Germany, because of their Hansa placement on the tech tree, generally goes horses. So he could have some, leveled up horses and coursers. Um, you know, whatever he gets from Korea in that 3-on-1 over there, some upgraded cavalry just pours right through there. And if Swoki doesn't have military, they could be on him pretty quick. I don't think we're going to get that far, to be honest, but we'll see. I do know that the French teams generally don't CC early, so
I mean, that is a good idea. I've seen a lot of players that wanted to CC at some point and then won the game 20 turns later because, you know, reasons. It's always good to do your best until the end, until you see no hope, I guess. Sometimes it is hard and it does make you spend a lot of, I should say, mental energy thinking about what you're gonna need to do and taking away that factor that what you want to do instead, you know.
yeah, it is fortunate for Korea. He does have the science lead at the moment. I think maybe the culture league too. So that bodes well for them. You know, I hope we can hold on.
A few seconds to go, and we're gonna find out. But I think we can safely call it. PP Patrol will win this game, as most of our viewers voted for PP Patrol. 9 votes, 10 votes right now, and only 1 in Pyramid. It looks like we don't have the French supporters on our stream. It's only international ones. PP Patrol fans in the house here, and we're gonna need to see and find out in the next probably 70 turns how this game will go between PB Patrol and Pyramid. Looks like Korea will have a lot of work to do here to defend himself. He did get an encampment down and right now working on a project. Zulu, as I was showing one of the viewers who did ask, did get the Pantheon God of War and Plunder that doubles his points in Great Generals, his points in Great Merchants, and the Great Admirals. So he actually built even a building. I think that was a barracks, right? Yeah, he's gonna straight up build units, like hard build units at some point. Look at that, getting ready. Warlord's Throne in 4 turns from his capital city is trying to build up an economy. Well, actually, trying to build up is a hard word because he's just improving some plantations, getting some +2s here and there. Not sure if he's gonna have enough. I'm guessing he's gonna... Yeah, he chose Pen, Brush, and Voice, but let's take a look at that. This is the first stage. I think all of the players have, yeah, there we go, Golden Ages, as we're used to in the 4v4 setup. So let's just quickly glance over what is the Golden Age of choice of each of the players. We got Pen, Brush, and Voice for Chuck Morris, that is Korea. Archetype going for the Monumentality. No surprise there. He is Poland with a lot of faith per turn, 29 right now. Hazagi, Pen, Brush, and Voice with America. Milamber going for Free Inquiry Golden Age this time. Rokas with Mongolia, Pen, Brush, and Voice. And I saw he was making some horses, but... oh, okay, so he's making horses and sending them to Fez. Okay, that is what is happening here. Falcon, Free Inquiry Golden Age. He did build quite a few harbors there in the Russian coastal land, and look at this spread on the coast. He's actually gonna get a lot of science from his harbors for the first at least 2 ages, if he gets both of them from Free Inquiry. Rage, Pen, Brush, and Voice with Germany. He's gonna need to get some kind of science output here, and we're gonna have to see how he does it. But he does have quite a few good campus locations here. These are +5s, both of them. And last but not least, we got the biggest band, Golden Age, Pen, Brush, and Voice, getting that extra culture from his Ikandas, getting that extra gold again from his Ikandas. Let's see how he will choose to go about it. He already has a general. I think that was the second general going. Yeah, that is the second general. Is it? Yeah. And we only have 1 general left in the game. Looks like Korea is working hard to get it. Mongolia did put down an encampment himself, but it was a little late. He's getting a lot of horses though. These are a lot of horses spamming from his cities. And going against Fez here, it looks like Fez will be the city of choice for Mongolia to get a forward settle on Korea. That will allow him to, first of all, heal his units much faster and put a lot of pressure on Korea. Korea did manage to get his general, that is the third general of the game, and he got a scientist as well. Next scientist on the line is Hypatia. This is the free library scientist with the libraries provide +1 for all game. That is a very, very good scientist and one of the sniped ones, I should say, or the ones to look after. He has 3 sevens, but no gold. Let's check out the yields. So we got Rokas making 4 gold a turn right now. We got Chuck Morris Statics Korea with 17 gold a turn. So he is making quite a few gold units right now. Zulu only 12, and I don't think Rokas can actually field much more of an army here. I'm a bit worried. I don't think he's gonna field. I mean, from what? Do you think he's gonna improve all of the plantations in his territory just to get some some
I don't
gold?
know, they need to get commercials down on this map somewhere. It's making me cringe.
Yeah, I mean, though, if you think about it, the biggest gold maker right now is actually Russia, which is extremely surprising. Russia is one of the civilizations that you don't see most of the time gold on because they spend their lavras on districts instead of commercials. And then the second one is maybe any how to say government plaza district, and then you have others. I mean, it's definitely not one of the choices to go for harbors here, but he's with a coastal spawn. He needs to adapt to the situation at hand, and it kind of looks like he's doing it right. And I think that was Oracle. That was Oracle in Warsaw finishing. Looks like Archetype is well on his way to getting very good theater squares here. He's gonna need to defend himself against some Russian scouts here. Looks like Falcon did sneak in a scout on a horse style trying to pillage it.
Yeah, I saw a commercial.
Yeah, from Poland. No one else. Is anyone else building commercials? No.
Germany will. You know Germany will to buff those.
Oh yeah. I mean, for sure. Interesting choice of a pantheon here for Germany. He went for Fire Goddess. That is the pantheon that gives you 4 extra faith from each volcanic soil tile or geothermal fissure, I believe. So looking at this, he only has like 2 volcanoes. So why did he go this way? I don't know. Do you know? It's gonna make like 20.
Not much better. Both of them. Well, the first one had already erupted, I think, before he got his pantheon, so that might have influenced his choice. And yeah, actually, he does have 3. He has the one to the south of Cologne.
Oh, 4. Look at this. He has another one to the east.
And you see, yeah, it looks like Korea's got the one though, and that one, another one erupted. So, yeah, I think that's a pretty good choice when you have 3 volcanoes, especially if one had already erupted. 4 extra yields to any tile is fine.
Oh, we do have some comments on the chat here. Though is enlightening us from the CivFr. My understanding is the strongest French simmers in Chuck and Millenberg, or is Chuck and Millenberg, are most likely to get derailed, while Rage and Falcon, the best simmers on PP Patrol, will be left to sim. Any military CS on the map to buff production further? I missed the first few turns. You do have 2 military city-states, Valletta and Granada. There was a CAD in the game as well, but it did get deleted quite early by Russia here. And the last line is actually the second to last. His land is atrociously undefendable. Falcon will have 4 harbors early. It's not terrible as Russia because it lets you grow without feed the wall. I totally agree with that. He is growing quite fast now that he did build his harbors. He did improve quite a few of his fish tiles, and in the meantime he's getting his lighthouses up, so that is extra food for the tiles, right? Very, very, very good here.
Did Swoki get his scout through to Russia's land?
I don't think so, because there was an Akkadian unit and a Russian scout there, and that scout was not upgraded to level 1, so he didn't have the heal promotion. I don't think he could have gotten through. Oh, there's one more thing. There is Auckland in the game. So Auckland is being sourced by Falcon. That is why you see extra production on the tiles here, on the fish tiles. And look at this. Actually, beautiful tiles. These are like spice tiles, missing one single gold. Amazing, amazing from Russia here. What is he?
Yeah,
What are
and to
his
think,
yields?
and to think his teammates stole God of the Sea.
Yeah, imagine that Mongolia with no coastal, going for God of the
Well,
Sea.
I mean, Russia did take religious settlements really early, so I guess.
Yeah, it didn't matter that much anyway. But it was an interesting choice if he knew there is Auckland. Imagine those tiles. You are talking about Chuck's land. Yes, Chuck's land is extremely open here. It is gonna be very hard for him to do anything with this land. But I think he's gonna try to do his best. In the meantime, I do have faith in Archetype. I'm not sure about Hazagi. I haven't seen him sim that much, but Archetype is a good simmer and a good war player as well. I've seen him do both. He was actually the one who killed the carrier with only one legion and a general. Not sure if you remember that game. There was like a one tile choke that for some reason carrier forgot to plug, and the legion just stormed through and killed his captain.
I see Archetyp's religion's already spreading to Phoenicia because of the plus 40% range.
Yeah, look at that. Biblos has been converted. How much is he making actually? Is he making any good amount of faith here? He got to barely 32 faith a turn. After the update for Monumentality, especially since it got nerfed, I don't see that much of an interest in faith making civilizations because you don't get that amazing bonuses. And I guess that's one of the reasons Russia can do what it does right now, because it doesn't need that much anyway. It is not going faith, it's going totally opposite direction. I didn't catch what his religion is. So he picked Defender of the Faith with Jesuit education, and he only has it in the city of Tula. So I believe that was just a counter. That was to deny actually Defender of the Faith from any other civilization in the game. I don't think he really means to pick it or use it. And Poland here will have to invest a lot into faith here to actually get some return on investment. He does have reliquaries, which is gonna give him a lot of faith without that many holy sites. He only has 2 holy sites from what I can see, and at the moment is busy spamming his wonders. Looks like we have Apadana, Hanging Gardens, and already Oracle finished. 1 turn away from finishing a theater square. That's gonna be a +3 theater square next to his Oracle and Government Plaza. This is another theater square that's gonna be a +4. And Hanging Gardens. Oh, this is Hanging Gardens. Okay. So basically, they know they're not gonna be needing to defend Poland for quite some time here. So they
Anyone contesting for books yet?
Poland and
Russia might
Germany?
be making points.
No, he needs.
Oh, okay, no, Poland, Germany, okay.
Yeah, but I don't think. Does Germany have a theater square, or is that the card? Kind of looks like the card. I don't see a. I don't see a
It's gotta be
theater
the
square.
card, yeah.
Was this a flood or multiple floods that hit the cities near mines? Because look at this sugar
Wow.
tiles: 4-2, 5-2 sugar tiles, 4-1s. What is this? This is amazing to see. 3-4. Look at this. Look at this iron tile, man. 3-3-4-1 island tile. Amazing.
Doesn't even have them all improved yet.
Yeah, exactly. Hello there, Damadar, and hello there, Duck for the Duck. Welcome. Looks like Korea is happily spamming away his horses everywhere. He does have that general, and it looks like made a line next to Fez. Not sure if he's gonna have enough units or the economy to upkeep them once these units from Mr. Biggest Ben here will start coming out. Is the Biggest Ben gonna spam horses that will be already core, or is he gonna just spam horses? What do you think? He was preparing as much as possible to get the core one, so do you think he's gonna get those or not?
He's already on feudalism, so um, no, I don't think he won't get them yet, but he'll have them pretty quickly.
When do you get them on Zulu? When do you get the core units? I think it's faster than. Oh no, it's mercenaries. Mercenaries. Okay, so does he have mercenaries? Let's check it out.
No, he's still working on feudalism.
So let's wait a second. The lower three. I need to get used to scrolling here. I'm not sure if you noticed, but it is much faster than it was before. So feudalism 3 turns, mercenaries 7 turns. Actually more than 7, because he needs military training as well. Interesting that he built the buildings in there without military training.
Yeah, and Korea is not going to have the science to get his Hwachas before the Zulu Corps come in, so
The 4 food, yes, that is honey. This is the new luxury resource, and this is honey. As you can see, you can see the bees around the tree there, the little bees. I can't zoom in further than this, but it looks kind of nice. It's a nice touch here. I don't think it's an extremely good tile though, unless you get like Goddess of the Hunt and Mercantilism. That's when it starts to shine.
those are camps, duck for duck.
Yeah, they need camps. Actually, was there anyone who picked Goddess of the Hunt here? Did you see Goddess of the Hunt being picked? I didn't see it. God of Craftsman, God of the Sea, God of Stone Circles, Divine, Fire Goddess. Nobody picked Goddess of the Hunt. Interesting. God of War and Plunder, God of the Sea, and by the way, I did not mention this, but Korea did get God of the Forge. So he's gonna spam archers for probably the rest of the game. Turn 40, he's making right now 35 science with 30 culture. It's not that bad. 356 military power against 200 and something Mongolia, 228 Mongolia, with the biggest Ben only 38. He's just now starting to make his units, getting ready to put cities next to Yangsan here and start the siege on the Korean cities. It looks like in the meantime Czech is gonna send his horses. Look at this horse line trying to go and tackle Germany as much as he can. And Germany did get to his Hansas. The first Hansa, I think, will be... No, it's already finished. Wait a second. This was already finished. A 3 production Hansa next to Rage's capital. He doesn't have commercials yet. The first one is gonna finish pop next turn in Nuremberg. That is surprising, by the way. We're talking about this science slack, right? He's not gonna get science from anything other than Pingala. And he does have Moksha in Cologne. Let's check out his yields. He's 27 science with 35 culture. Okay, not that bad.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't place the big campus in Nuremberg first. But again, we were looking for commercials, so I'm glad to see them go down.
Yeah, he's gonna need a lot of gold here to upkeep. He's in the same spot as Ben. He doesn't have that many tiles that you can get gold from, so he's gonna need to counter that somehow, right? The thing is, the war is, look at this, is firing up here, and it looks like we're gonna have Phoenicia join it as soon as possible. He did build a line of horses in Sidon, and right now getting an encampment in 4 turns. Where is it actually? Where is it placed? Oh, to the north here. Okay, so he's gonna have a border with Germany and Mongolia at the same time. Mongolia did manage to get the city of Aksu right next to Sidon there, and is gonna probably block Mongolia as much as possible. The problem is the city of Aksu is 2 tiles away from the coast that is reachable by frigate attack. So he might actually gift this city to Daido. As we saw a lot of games, Daido is not one of the and it's not one of the civilizations you want to underestimate in any case. I believe Colento was the one that killed Rome on land like multiple times, so he definitely showed us that it is extremely possible with Daido to go against very, very, very good civilizations on land. The embark settle from Milan. Let's see. Let's see. Is he gonna go here? This is gonna be interesting. Is this gonna be a forward settle from Milamber? Kind of looks risky.
That would be, yeah. That yeah.
I mean, feels risky, looks risky. I think it's risky, so I don't know, man. I hope it's not gonna go there, honestly. At the same time, I do want to point out it will force Mongolia to spend more production into military units to tackle that city. So maybe it's not all bad there, right? America, good question. He's been settling everywhere. He did settle the Galapagos city of Chicago there. Look at that beautiful city on the tip of the land here with some stone behind him. A very, very nice city, and look at those beautiful eels from Galapagos Islands with the extra science and the fish. Just beautiful. Then we have a total number of 2, 4, 6 cities. Getting 2 more settlers out, starting to build up his campuses, and I think he already, this is a +3 doubled with the card, the +6. Getting his government plaza, but not with a building yet. He's not tackling the great writers, and look at this, Poland already making 5 great writer points a turn. Germany is still on his 2.3, that is 2 from the card. Did he finish his? Still didn't finish his theater square. He did finish in the meantime. Oh, this is nice. I didn't see that, and I should have seen this. Poland did go for Liang. Liang has been buffed a little bit. The city parks now give 2 food, 3. Actually, no, they give 3 gold, 3 culture, and 3 science each, and you get to build them with 3 promotions, or is it 4? Let's see, from Liang. 4 promotions. The parks and recreation promotion. Every 5 turns, you just move Liang and build. And he's not using, as you can see, he's not using Moksha or Piningala in any of his cities, and he's gonna place his city parks everywhere. Getting was that the first writer of the game? I see that. I think it was. Yeah, it kind of looks like it was.
That city park strat just doesn't quite make sense to me yet. I mean, he could have 6 culture in Lodz and 5 science in Warsaw. So for 2 promotions each, I don't know. And you gotta move, but it takes 5 turns to move Liang around. So 10 turns for 666. Yeah, no. I don't quite like it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but overall, it doesn't look like he's gonna get a lot of food very fast from his spacing, and in the meantime he's really focused on building wonders. As you can see, he's spending a lot of production getting the theater squares and the wonder setup going. So that is kind of I think the only way he's gonna get science. Like, I think he's doing that for the science and the gold.
Yeah, but like I said, Pingala gets him science. I guess he gets the extra builder charge. He can pop builders when Liang's in for the one turn that she's in, but I don't know. I like the static science and culture for the same number of promotions.
Yeah. There's a discussion now in the stream chat about who's gonna push who. Ognat wants to see those Hussar push on someone, and yeah, I don't even think that's gonna happen at any point. Maybe he will defend or get like a few of them, but I don't think even Russia is interested in pushing anyone here. It looks like he's happily getting a lot of settlers out, spamming them from some of his cities. And he did get, I think, Ancestral Hall was the building of choice in his government plaza. Yeah, that is the choice. So he's gonna get a free builder and build those settlers faster from some of his cities. Actually, I think it's only the Ancestral Hall city, right, being affected by it. That is Saint Falkenberg. I mean, I want to see a good wing hussar push from a Poland player as well, but it doesn't like it's gonna pay the game to be.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
gonna,
think that's gonna happen.
yeah, he's gonna defend himself, not push. Looks like there is some form of attack here. Chuck Maurice is trying to be as much of a nuisance as possible. As you can see, he's sending those horses, harassing Germany, defending himself against Mongolia. At the same time, he needs to build up some defense here in Yangsan because those Zulu horses with the general have showed up on the border. Zulu is starting to build catapults, as you can see in Hlobane, and getting more horses behind those. It looks like it's gonna be quite a battle here in Yangsan. Yangsan is gonna be the center of everything in the next 10 to 15 turns. We got 9 more turns to go until the next era or the era switch, and we're gonna have to wait and see each of the players if they actually get enough era score to go for the next stage. I think it is really important, but at the same time it is situational to get the golden age bonuses versus dark age bonuses. Usually it's kind of bad if you go normal age because, you know, kind of bad.
It's always bad if you go normal.
Yeah, it is.
Korea really needs to think about getting that next general. If they don't have a Renaissance general for their watches, they're useless. And I think he's only making 1 point per turn.
Yeah,
probably.
he's only making 1. He does need to spend at least 2 projects to get that, so that's a lot of production. And at the moment, he needs more archers. He needs more melee units.
It's got to be about five or more points per turn at least, right? Well,
yeah,
he's got 3, 6, 7 probably. And another Akanda going down south of Korea City. Yeah, I don't think Korea's gonna get a general.
Yeah,
He's got a project now.
Did he just chop that? Did I see that? There was a catapult chop there. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I think the biggest Ben right now wants to force this as fast as possible, get the city of Yangsan.
He's gonna put a catapult in the Akanda and
yeah,
just
you should start shooting.
Yangsan.
Yeah. Am I Jorge? Hello and welcome. Thank you for the follow. In the meantime, it doesn't look like these horses from Korea did anything here, and actually I think one of them died and just gifted Mongolia a free horse. Was that the free horse? I think it was a capture. On this one, it's half HP. Wait. No, it doesn't.
Usually they usually come back in the red if they capture a horse.
Yeah, so it was a normal one. Okay. It looks like even Phoenicia here is trying to go for a general, getting the encampment training projects. He did spread everywhere. Have you seen the cities? I glanced over them in the south there. Have you seen how many cities did he go for? It's 2, 4, 6, 8 cities already with another settler pushing the south here in the Bay of Pomerania.
That's Phoenicia.
That is Dido. That is, yes, that is Phoenicia. The power of Phoenicia spreading everywhere. America, in the meantime, setting up his late game, I guess, by the looks of these aqueducts, getting ready for industrials.
He
Oh,
also
he's
did the
he's going for Liang as well. What? Okay, I don't know. I'm torn between the Liang strat and the normal Pingala / Moksha strat. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I don't know exactly. I think that they might be at some point equal, but at the same time, I do recognize that you do need and you can't spend that much production right now on Poland, for example, for an extra.
Just think how many turns it took you to get to the city parks. Okay, you get Moksha in there first, and you're immediately getting whatever your city pop, 15% of your city pop, or your city culture is, and then one more promotion, and you've got your population for that many more turns before Liang even gets the city park promotion. So I don't see it. I just don't see it.
I mean, to be fair, the only time I built city parks was with Scotland, and that is because of the amenities, nothing else. I don't. It doesn't even come through my mind to go for city parks. But again, look at this. He's getting right now. He built 2 of them, right?
Right, but it's turn 45.
You
get Moksha established. You get Moksha established. Let's say late at turn 20. And if you did state workforce, you have your second promotion already at the same time, because it takes 2 turns to build your government plaza. So you're looking at turn 22, 23, and getting, just say on the low end, 3 culture per turn for 20 turns before you get, so there's 60 culture right there before you even get a city park down. Don't know. I mean, these guys are really good at the game, and and I'm awful. So something just isn't clicking in my mind why it's better. Other than, I get the builder charge. The builder charge is really strong.
An extra builder charge. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I did have, I think yesterday, like 7 charges on a builder. Pyramids. It's quite fun. But anyway, going back to this, it looks like Jack Morris did recognize the danger he is in from Zulu, and is starting to reposition his units accordingly, getting more units to the south of Yangsan. Not sure about this settler though. Not sure if it is the best choice to make here. Yeah. He's going for an encampment training project, so he's definitely trying to get a general here. Zulu, I think, passed one. It looks like is 99 points out of 75. Is that a pass or a finishing of project? And he
must want the core general.
But he already has cores. Yeah, he already has cores.
I don't understand why he passes there.
Maybe he wants to give Mongolia a general for his unique units. At the moment, I don't see Mongolia getting them. So he's look at that. He's getting his commercials up. He's trying to get as much gold as possible. He's realizing he's in the red here. He's making good gold now. 31 gold a turn. While we got Chuck on 8. And where is the biggest Ben? Biggest Ben is on 21. And he's building a commercial of his own. Scout Corps? What?
Why not? It's just one of those things. Why not?
Okay. Happens, I guess.
I remember I defended against Gunslinger once with archer armies.
Well, I do understand like hoplite armies, but archer armies? Ooh, the biggest of floods next to Chanchon here, destroying, what is this? The Government Plaza? The Government Plaza that had Warlord's Throne in it. Ooh, that's gonna shave off quite a few turns from his military production, but in the meantime, he's not making any military anyway, working on more settlers, getting that encampment training, and the builder.
That project. He's got to have that project, or else the
Yeah.
watches are gonna be useless. He should get it though. I don't get why Zulu passed. Zulu should have eaten all of those, all three of those medieval generals.
Yeah, since he does have War and Plunder, and he's making a lot of. Oh, look at that! He's actually making more projects, like 2 more projects for encampment training here.
I think he realized it too late.
Oh, and he wants to pick them all after somebody else picks the next one. He wants to deny actually Phoenicia here. I don't think Phoenicia doesn't even want to go for it. I think he saw how many points Zulu is making and just decided not to even go for it.
Yeah, no, Korea will get one now. Unless Mongolia does some projects. Which I didn't see any being done, so.
Yeah, he's still working on a builder, commercial. Yeah, not working on a project right now.
Because even if Zulu takes all 3 medieval and the price goes up on the Renaissance generals, Korea's gonna have to do at least 4 projects, probably more, making only 1 point per turn.
Yeah, exactly. So this is just gifting Korea the chance of defending himself. Well, maybe it is actually a challenge, right? Like that. Maybe he's thinking the biggest man needed more of a challenge out of this game. So, it was too easy pushing Korea without general.
No, I'm thinking he more misclicked. And he's probably screaming. He's probably been screaming for 5 or 6 turns. Oh, what did I do? Ben would never scream like that.
In the meantime, I did see the notification for Mahabodhi Temple being placed on Warsaw is building it in 9 turns. And that is the wonder that gives you, first of all, diplomatic points, and then it gives you a free 2 apostles. And you can finish your religion with that. That will actually give Poland an extra relic. Poland does get 1 relic when it starts a religion and another relic when it finishes one. So it's usually it's an amazing wonder to build for him. Russia spread everywhere. Look at this. He's like on par with Phoenicia. There are the number of cities: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cities. 1 more settler out. Do I see another? 2 settlers out. So 12 cities really fast here from Falcon. He's gonna need to start building up an army. On the score tab, I don't see him actually having that much military score, only 186. While the biggest Ben has 274, Rock has 374, and Chuck Morris, who is defending himself there against 3, is at 387. These core horses actually look scary, but to be fair, they don't do that much damage. Do you see this? These are very high upkeep horses that are only 1 point below Chuck's horses.
It looks like he's going up against Military Alliance, Garrison Commander, and the River Defense, so...
Yeah, I mean, he needs to go around here somehow. Let's see this one. This one, still, look at this. Well, he doesn't have alliance yet, that's why. Okay. Now he has alliance. No, he has a general. Never mind, he doesn't have alliance.
The problem is, though, Impy wrecked those horses.
Look,
where they are.
Von, the chat is interested to know if you play anymore, if you like this game anymore.
been back for about a week and a half. I left CPO back in January. I was kind of burned out between admin stuff and slowly losing interest in games and some real life stuff. Yeah, just needed a break and started to watch Michael stream again. Well, I never really stopped watching Michael's stream and some of Jack's stream, and I just slowly started to get the itch to play again. And then once the DLC was announced, I figured it was a good time to hop back in and see how it works. And yeah, like I said, played a couple games. They were kind of boring, so not sure how much playing I'll do. But I always like casting, so probably get back into that a little more with the CCC coming up.
I did see you yesterday playing teamers. You didn't like the fish teamers? They're a little different. You have to acknowledge that from the usual private teamers we see.
Yeah, I always prefer teamers. I never really liked FFAs. Yeah, they were fun, and I was pretty pleased with how I played, other than not knowing when or who to attack. I probably could have railed fish pretty early in that game, but it's fish, and that's my first FFA back. I decided to pick a fight with Jack. That wasn't the best idea. So yeah, my first and second team, I didn't really want to pick a fight with fish either. But
hello there, Darkman. Welcome. So what is happening here? It looks like we do have more buildings, more culture buildings produced in Poland. 8 great character points a turn. Germany is still making 1 point, and Russia just started with 2.3. Did he put down a theater square, or is that the card? Or because I did see him build quite a few wonders here, and still building quite a few wonders. We are 2 turns away from the turning of the ages, and I want to see the points. Are they gonna get? Yes, that is my answer. He did actually put down a theater square between the Great Bath and the 2 districts. Let's see. On the era score points, we got Chuck Morris going for 38 out of 51 era scores. He's probably gonna stay in a Dark Age. Archetype 66 out of 63. Definitely gonna get his next Golden Age. That's probably gonna be another Monumentality. Hazagi 50 out of 56 points. He needs somehow to get more in the next few turns. Actually, this turn, because next turn it's probably gonna be too late. Oh, he's gonna make a religion. Okay, that might be half of the points he needs. Milamber, 52 out of 64, is not gonna have free inquiry next time. That is quite a blow here for our Phoenician player, but he did need to spend a lot of production into defending himself against Mongolia and building a line here against Germany. So we're gonna have to wait and see if that will actually pay off, or if he will make up the lack of a science from free inquiry with something else like campuses, for example. On the other team, Rokas, 37 out of 52 needed. Mongolia is not gonna get his Golden Age. Falcon, definitely gonna get his 66 out of 68. Well, I say definitely, but he might actually miss it. 2 points away from finishing, and I don't see a point maker here. Right, do you see? I don't see a point maker. Is this a +4? This is a +3. Suze, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see if he gets it or not. Still, that is close.
He has Auckland and Lisbon, so if he has enough gold to levy both, he'll get there.
Oh, okay, so he can spend the gold for it. Okay, got it. Rage, 46 out of 58, not gonna get his. That is actually very important here. Germany can get a lot of benefits from his commercials, as well as getting extra culture or gold from Pen, Brush and Voice if he goes that way. the biggest Ben, last but not least, with Zulu, 44 out of 57 points for a Golden Age here. Pen Brush and Voice is not gonna be the choice for the next one. It's probably gonna be some kind of Dark Age card by the looks of it. I'm actually surprised the biggest Ben is not moving his catapult onto the encampment tile here. You were saying this. Why is he not doing it?
Not sure. Maybe
Oh.
wants it to wait for the walls to be up.
Yeah. Looks like we do have quite a few picks here for generals. Let me see. Yeah. So we had Mongolia actually picking one. No, okay, so it's Boudica, that is Korea, that was one of the first ones, right? The three ones. And then somehow, it looks like Mongolia picked the general, the next one, the core one.
Wow, so Korea didn't get one?
No, but how? I mean, Mongolia was not making... Did he chop it? He might have chopped it. Well, we didn't see it. Oh, we got one disconnect here. Oh, look at this. This is another new thing. Network manager. The following players disconnected from the game. Game configuration is being frozen. Genghis Khan. And the countdown. Wow, we actually can see how many seconds a player is missing from a game. Pog champ, guys. Pog champ.
Great. Is this the full version or the light version that he was working on?
I think this is the full version. This is the core, or it's called the core version, but it did have the initial ones, the initial changing settings, stuff like that.
How do I get this music mod?
I'm not sure about what you're saying. The music is custom. I make it, and you just have to press to write exclamation point music to pull up my Spotify profile. Or if you want, you can join my Discord, and subscribers do have access for free to months and months of content. I do put everything I make the second I make it, and way before, like, it's almost something like a year before I actually register them on Spotify or iTunes.
See, between your music and the graphics that you made for the beginning of this stream, I thought those were fantastic, Michael. You do amazing work.
Well, I guess it was a cooperation in the graphics between me and I think Bisbis or someone, because he made the how to say, the group stages, and I always make them before the game with the players and everything of like the separate teams, the countdown, and yeah. I guess I need to work more on it. I'm starting to figure out what can I do to improve the stream, but it's a work in progress.
How are your duties as vice head admin gonna affect your streaming and your
I
art?
do not know. But I'm trying to build up a set schedule, like every day keep like between 6 and 10 hours of streaming, because I do like to play a lot of games, Civilization 6 and Valorant this time, but I have others that I played for quite some time, Subnautica, Anno, the Anno series, or Fallout, or stuff like that. So CSGO, Dota. Hopefully it's not gonna affect them that much. I've been handling them. I mean, I do alt tab, and I have, of course, the option to view the channels when I'm playing or streaming, and Um, Sometimes I just appear away on stream, but actually I'm doing Discord stuff, handing out suspensions or answering questions or stuff like that, or figuring out what to do on some other part. I don't know. I'm gonna see. I hope it does. It won't affect much, and I hope I'm gonna be up to the task of handling the responsibilities.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem. Did I say is Sedan non-freshwater, or was I just missing
Done. That is no
Phoenicia?
Phoenicia. No, it is. It is.
the
It
border.
is just the tip of a river here.
Oh, I see it there. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, there we go. Yes, Dr. Stas. Everything you hear is years and years and years of work. A lot of pikemen being built here in Yangsan. Do you think is making the right choice? Actually, making anti-cav units. Well, I guess against horses it kind of makes sense, and he
Well,
does
he
need to
sees the
defend
horses.
himself.
I
But-
gotta think there's gonna be muskets coming up behind.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Rebuilding. What's he rebuilding? Not much.
Not much. He's actually making straight up horses. This will all be probably coursers, and then after what? After calves, right? Those are the next up promotions.
Yes. I mean, he's gonna go up against Hwatches without a general, so
I mean, to be fair, Hawachas
know.
on the defensive, I mean, they just need to sit and shoot. They don't really need to move around that much. He's 9 turns away. Not sure if anybody will boost him to gunpowder. Let me actually see. Is anyone getting? No. That is what? That is not good at all. So he's gonna have to hard tech his Hawachas here. That
I can
is.
see if this was. I mean, I would have let Mongolia do the cavalry push and then come at Korea from Zulu with muskets, just so he has to worry about both types of unit. If they both go all in with horse, it's more easily defended. So I always like a variety, especially in a 2-prong push, and especially if Phoenicia's not going to help, which he's not, because he's pretty well boxed in.
I was looking at the science maker from the pyramid team. It was Hazagi, that is America, with 58 science, and unfortunately he's not going for muskets. I don't know why he's not boosting. I do need to synchronize here. Let me see with Ogothy. So
And you see Russia's science is pretty much triple everyone else.
yeah, that's another free inquiry age. That's what it's gonna do. With a lot of harbors. Let's see here. What do I vote? So I go for B option. Let's go B fascism. Nobody's gonna pick that. And B Ogothy. And B Ogoth. Me. Oh, actually, me and. Okay. Me and me.
Yeah, I really wish they could figure a way to code the spectators out of that. Make it so much easier for you guys. But I know Jack has a lot of work on his plate, so. And it actually looked like that. Yeah, Germany's got the science lead now. Wait, no he doesn't.
No, he's
Looking at
only
gold.
38 cents. What do I mean?
Oh, I'm looking at gold. Come on, I've been up for 4 days. Yeah, things get blurry. Or maybe I just woke up. One of the two.
Oh my god, do you see this? I can't see what he voted. Do you see what's happening here? I can't pull up what.
Oh yeah, I do see the text now underneath your name. That's rough.
What is that? Democracy or autocracy or what is that? That is so weird. I don't know what to. So
Hey, all right.
yeah. Hey, what do I pick? What?
Autocracy,
Okay, autocracy. You pick. Wait, I
and I
pick
pick
B.
myself every time.
Wait. So you picked yourself every time?
I pick like A myself, and then autocracy, and then deploy myself.
Okay, so I pick B, U, autocracy B, and U B.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, got it. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
All good.
I don't know, man.
Sorry about that.
You see, you have the same bug on the text that you can't see everything what's happening.
I don't have the bug. I don't have the bug. No.
Okay.
But I guess we'll look it up with Jack after the game. Probably.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
weird.
Have a good cast.
Thank
I
you.
gotta go back.
You too. Thank you.
See ya.
And yes, about the monitors, I do have 3 of them. Actually, I started using all 3 of them at some point. I did get 3 of them, but I was only using 2 of them. So yeah, I guess that's an improvement. I do need.
I'm at 5 at the moment, and I don't have my second PC running. So
Yeah, that's another thing that I needed to say. I do need another PC though, maybe for the streams. It's been suggested for quite some time now. Get one set up just for streaming. I don't know if I should do that or not, but yeah. First, I do need to improve my background here. You only see like you only see some water and you see the computer and some background windows there with an electronic how do you say clap far away there in the corner. Yes, that is Borsig. I'm making a commercial for Borsig. That is. So it looks like the biggest Ben here is happily getting promotions for his catapult already at the second one and did build the walls in that Ikanda. In the meantime, he did get those horsemen in the front lines, but for some reason he's not interested in actually pushing him. This is, well, I guess this is surprising, but at the same time, I don't think he had the economy to push him or the firepower to do it fully in the extent.
Level up that catapult, and then it'll be a beast of a
Bombard, you want to say?
bombard. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can scare your artillery.
The thing is, even like this, Chuck is keeping up in the science department. He's 44 science and 22 culture. That's a little lower than usual, but I think it is enough to keep up with everyone else. Still, 8 turns to go until gunpowder. Don't think he's gonna get to boost it anytime soon. So unfortunately, he's gonna have to hard take it. I don't see a way for Zulu or Mongolia to actually push into him in the next 8 turns. So these Keshiks actually that you see coming from his territory will take a few turns to get to the front lines and start chewing down the units. Now, I'm not sure if it's gonna be timed well, but Chuck might be in a lot of luck here. If he gets a few Hawachas out, like 4 or 5 Hawachas, that's gonna be enough for a defense here, for a proper defense.
Yeah, but unless they can get pressure on Russia, it probably isn't gonna matter.
About the chat.
Outstimming both of the the pyramid simmers. So
About the chat bug, to answer Swervin's question, I did try that and it doesn't work. I don't know what's happening, but it doesn't work. Oh, another fire. Oh my god, it's gonna be a Torres fire. It's gonna improve the tiles on Torres. Imagine if all of these tiles were a forest and the fire spread to all of them. Amazing. Yeah. Let's see what's happening here. What's happening on the tourism department? We got on the culture victory screen. We got Mr. Archetype making 90 culture return with 54 tourism. I don't think that's enough to actually get the win here, but he does have a very good setup. Getting, wait a second, what is this? A +4 theater square, another +4 theater square. He has a Padana. I think he did get Mahabodhi. No, 2 turns until he's finishing Mahabodhi in Warsaw. That's going to allow him to finish his religion and gift him another relic. Let me see exactly how many relics does he have right now. Is he on only one? Yeah, only one in his temple there. He is with 7 books already. That's a lot of books, by the way. Getting Grandmaster Chapel in 2 turns, making how much faith? 58 faith a turn. Falcon on the other side is 43, but he does have 145 science, and I guess this is what you were saying before the Congress started. Russia is running away with science, running away with cities here. 145 science in the second age. It looks like he's interested in building a navy right now. He wants to go against America, it looks like. America does have 2 very exposed cities here on the coast, Buffalo and Chicago. And I think they did, they did scout each other. Not sure if, oh yeah, never mind. America is aware of it and started to build galleys of his own. We're gonna see if he's gonna be in time because, you know, Russia 145 cents. He's gonna get really fast to caravels here and frigates. And I think they do have the niter between them to spend all of it on his frigates. Oh, and look at this north. He has open connection from his north cities to the main area here of the ocean. So all of these galleys, quadrims to the north that he built to take a cat and scouted the land, or the sea I should say, to the north, are going to come back upgraded, promoted to newer and better technology units. And there we go. There we see them pop off. Caravels are being promoted in Russia's Moscow city. And he does have an admiral for them as well. He's probably gonna go very fast against America here. America only has 2 pre-builds with another 2 coming out next turn. Don't think it's gonna be enough for him to actually get them. He's working on education right now, clearly going for it for caravels. Don't think it's gonna be in time. 2 turns until buttress, another 3 for cartography, while Falcon already has 571 military strength with I think that's 3 turns of taking the city. Is it? So 7, no, it's 7 movement, it's 2 turns. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 tiles. So yeah, 2 turns to take Buffalo City with the caravels. Actually, he might need to kill the pre-builds first.
does he have his Grandmaster's Chapel yet? Russia?
Nope. And he's not making that much faith anyway. Only on 40 something that last time I saw it, 43. The same as Rage, if you can imagine, with 43, and he's only getting a faith from the volcanic soil around Frankfurt. And oh, look at that! This second volcano actually blew up, and the city of Nuremberg and Ulm are working those tiles. Those are actually nice tiles to work. What is this? Was this copper or something? What is this? Do you see this extra thing?
Was that uranium. I think that's a uranium.
Uranium. Okay. Oh, because sometimes, yeah, strategics disappear. I don't know why these visual bugs are happening. A lot of pikemen here. A lot of pikemen on the border from between Yangsan and Flobane. That is the Zulu city. And fire ended here. Looks like we're gonna wait and see what's that. Oh, it spreads. Look at this. It spreads to the other. Nice. You were saying about getting muskets. It looks like he's pre-building some swordsman core there. And he's gonna start working on those pikemen. The city is actually gonna be put down by the catapult core way before. He's gonna get the ancient walls in the 3 turns, but the ancient walls won't be able to withstand the catapult core attack, especially after it already upgraded. Like, this is a new catapult. Never mind. Look at this. He's getting promotions for a new one now. The biggest Ben with the biggest brain. Yes, yes, Hasselmert. Ben pushing. Kick W. So, I think this was the. Wait a second. Poland. He finished his religion, got the second beliefs into Tithe and Dairy Mares. Tithe gives him extra gold for every 3 followers of the religion, and Dairy Mares allows construction of the Dairy Mare building. That gives him +3 faith and +2 culture. That's gonna be, well, I guess he only has 2 holy sites. Did he build any more? I see 1, 2. Nope, that's it. So that's 6 faith and 4 culture. Not sure if it's the best option here, but right now is working on getting more science, getting the campuses up, and I did see 1 wing hussar in the city of Lublin, so he might actually go and tickle Russia a little bit in the city of Novgorod. Might take Lisbon in the meantime. Let's see what's happening here. So there we go. The caravels are already in attack range. Hazagi having his galleys on the defensive here. They're gonna get one-shotted. Look at that. Look at that bonus. 55 base strength on the caravel, 69 attack strength, +5 from military alliance, +5 from Great Admiral, +4 from oligarchy. He's still in oligarchy? What? And that is the first galley down. This is a slaughter. Falcon making us watch a slaughter again. The last time he was casted on this channel, it was Rage on the receiving end. I'm not sure if you saw it, but he was going with modern armor core, modern armor armies and artillery armies against Rage that was defending with Georgia. $166 science. No other player in the game has even 100 science. Not sure how that is possible. This is turn 57. They weren't that irrelevant, I should say, to the game. We do have archetype peaking over 100 culture with 101, but only 41 science. I did see him starting to build up some campuses from his capital city, from the city of Warsaw, and probably we're gonna see one in Lodz as well. Let's see the others. He's building some more commercials. Radom, not that much. He did go for the city park strategy and didn't get Pingala. Right now, still moving still moving around Liang. And in the meantime, if you can believe it, he didn't, even in this case, he didn't get Pingala. He chose Moksha as his third governor of choice. So he's clearly going to be lacking science for quite some time. And not that it is a extremely big problem, especially with Poland. He will get his unique unit, the Wing Hussars, and these are extremely strong units. Oh, he does? I mean, good, good. That was an extremely fast attack there from Falcon. The sneaky attack with that tunnel between the mountains. And not to mention, he didn't build up that much military before. He just built up the necessary infrastructure to get them working. And in the meantime, look at the city of Yangsan being put down by one single catapult core, protected by those pikemen in front. Is trying to keep as much as possible the units of Zulu away from his city, from his city center. The Keshiks are starting to show up on the border here, and they're gonna cross the rivers and start attacking the units. Ooh, that's a dead crossbow. Ooh, ooh, that hurt me. Yeah, these Keshiks are gonna be extremely problematic. 48 strength on attack. The crossbows on defense are 46 strength. They do have quite a lot of pack. They do pack a lot of punch, but it's only on attack, not on defense every time. They will be upgraded to gun. Wait a second. How do you call them? Hawachas, right? Yeah, and 2 turns to go. Will he make it 2 turns? This is a question we're gonna need to find out. Do they have the gold? Let's see. I think they do. Miramber is sitting on 380 gold, so I think they do between them. But this is just too many units to withstand. I mean, look at that. Even Rage sent 2 of his knights. Actually,
he's gonna have to upgrade muskets. He's gonna have to upgrade Hawachas. It's not looking good.
Yeah, it's gonna be problematic. But they need to hurry up. I don't see any melee unit near Yangsan to actually tackle this city. If they would have one, like at least one, I think they could take the city and just raise it very, very fast. And that will surely hurt Chuck. Otherwise, if he gets to Hawachas, this is the end of that push with all the Keshiks, with all the crossbows. We're gonna
Be
see.
exposed, and Kashik can still.
Yeah, it's very
Kashiks are
maneuverable.
really strong with the general. So, and like I said, the Watchers aren't gonna have a general. So, yeah, they'll have garrison commander, at least in one city, but he's not gonna hold. He's not gonna hold Yangsan and Jinju, especially if Rage pushes in the northern city with knights.
I mean, I do want to point out he's making an incredible job of rallying all 3 players around him. They spend so much military production on him.
They're not really a rel to their opponents, though. Obviously, everyone's a rel to Russia, but everyone else is still relevant towards each other. So I think a lot of people overlook that fact.
Well, comparing them to each other, well, we do have Miramber that is not in free inquiry with 70 science, Rage is on 63 and 35 culture. Did he? No, he's in the Dark Age. Okay, then we have Fazagi that is 71 and it's been taken over here by Falcon bit by bit. I think once Falcon will get this this beachhead, he's gonna try to go further inland. Not sure if he's gonna succeed. I don't see, as you said, I don't see his Grandmaster Chapel being built or finished in his government plaza. He just took 2 cities in 1 turn from America, and he's gonna get to keep them. On the other side, on the culture tree, nobody is defending culture, by the way. Archetype 116 culture, while the next up against him is Falcon with 44, and Falcon has spent most of his production into getting military up. So interesting,
Yep.
interesting choice there.
Oversight. They nearly need somebody on that. I mean, they got the notification a few times ago about the culture victory, so that should have reminded them. But like I said, I'm still not seeing it. But then again, if they can get Rapa Nui, Rapa Nui can defend a culture victory on its own.
Yeah, because you just spam away those Moais.
Yep. And either Zulu or Mongolia, probably Zulu is not going to have much to do once Korea goes down. So you can see Zulu jump up to 200 culture pretty quickly with those Moai.
Yeah, that is true. But in the meantime, he's like all three of them are really focused on Korea here. If you see, Rage did get some simming done. He did get his Hanzas. These are plus 12 Hanzas. He did get quite a few commercials now, and it is a good setup. Look at this, plus 18, plus what's this, plus 18. A few theater squares, so he's building up to defend the culture victory. It looks like he's gonna be the one who's gonna try it. Still making only 35 culture a turn, even though he has 3 theater. Oh wait, he has only 2 and another one in build. And I don't think, yeah, these are not finished amphitheaters. These are just he clicked on them and then moved away. Okay, building one in Frankfurt next turn. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Mel, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. And we did have another notification about the regrowth of a forest here. This is the forest from the Torres fire. It looks like it's popped up, and it's a 5-2 right now. It's pretty good.
Another tour has gone away.
And there we go. The Hawachas are on the field, and it looks like Mongolia felt the pain there and retreated his units. In the meantime, Zulu is trying to pummel those pikemen. Will they be enough? Let's see. Upgrade them, promote them, do it. Oh, he moved them, promote. Okay, I guess that works. Let's see the I was really curious to see the Hawacha damage against other units, but I don't think I can this turn. I'm gonna need to wait until next turn. So the movement is available. Not sure exactly why that bug is, but it is on the spectator mode. I think it's actually in the game as well. You don't, if you run out of movement on some units, you can't hover over another unit to see how well it will do against it.
There's Zulu goes trying to sneak a horse in to take Yang San. Well, I think it's gonna work.
Oh, this one from the right? Or this one? This one is kind of weird because it has to cross a river. This one, I think it will... Yeah. Oh no, it's not gonna get stopped. Oh, look at that. It doesn't have the movement, but he might actually have the movement. It's a 5 movement horse. He can last move, first move, I think.
Yeah, he should probably last move it in and not attack the city, and then first move the catapult and encampment attacks.
Look at that. Jack Morris did notice the gap in his defense and moved the horse. There we go.
Interesting. I don't know why he knew to do that.
I mean, he did move his pikeman from there.
Yeah, but it's gonna be open to Raka's horse from the west.
Yeah, look at that.
Let's watch. He gets the attacks off.
Oh, he moved. Okay, shift entered his pikeman from the city.
He's gonna wreck that pikeman.
I didn't want to move the screen. Sorry, guys. Let's see it. Oh, it's gonna die. Oh, Is this gonna be it? Wait, what? Oh, I didn't see the receiving end of that horse. Oh, that's a interesting visual bug. It went somewhere around here.
The horse went poof
Yeah.
to the watches.
Yeah, it did. So let's see the
It was on a
damage on.
floodplain.
Most of these are level 1 Hawachas, so they already get the +5 strength against land units. And yes, there we go. They almost one-shot defensive crossbows, but these are not core. What do they do against core units? Okay, half. So they 2-shot crossbows on defense, core crossbows from Ben. What do they do against horses? Against Ben's core horses, they are 70 against 62, so it's basically like a 3-shot. Keshegs, almost 1-shot, 73 against 40 something. And the Kesheg does have +6 intel on opponent's movement. That is, I think, because Korea is lacking printing. He needs to get printing as soon as possible.
It could be a problem if it goes the wrong direction.
Yeah, there we go. He's getting printing in 4 turns. Yeah, looks like Archetype is pushing with some wing hussars against Lisbon. Lisbon did get walls in time for this push. They will upgrade quite a few promotions on the units from Lisbon. The problem is Russia's defensive garrison is actually 47-51, so they're not gonna be easy cities to kill even with those wing hussars. So
He's supposed to go industrialization too, so he's not getting a stronger military unit anytime soon.
well, no, but with 219 science, you can get there pretty fast, can't you? He's like 6 turns away from getting ballistics or metal casting in 3, and he can boost that just by upgrading 2 crossbows. It's yeah. Falcon looks like the big boy in town right here. In the meantime, it looks like Phoenicia is building up quite a military here on the border between Germany and Mongolia. He's not pushing in though, and I think that's a mistake. He should try to at least take off a little bit of pressure from Korea. As you can see, Mongolia is pushing in, Zulu is pushing in, even Germany here to the north is keeping some units on Korea's border.
Tornado went right through Korea's army, and now it's into Mongolia's army.
Yeah, 130 culture on Archetype and starting to get a little bit of science. 60 science, Milamber 90 science, Sazagi 63, 63, yeah, I said right. Falcon 230, Rage 98, and I think this is the moment we're gonna start to see Germany shine. I think he got guilds quite a few turns ago, right? So he's starting to get an extra district slot that will allow him to spam quite a few districts here, getting an entertainment complex in Frankfurt that will allow him, of course, to build his Colosseum. I'm actually surprised he didn't build it here. Does he want to build the Colosseum? Wait, he can't. He's gonna build it here? Okay, interesting. I was expecting him to build it on the entertainment complex district, but maybe he didn't have the money to buy this. They are making quite a few gold per turn. We got Falcon on 184, Rage 73, the biggest Ben 59, Rock has 73. So I don't think they're in any kind of gold trouble there. Is this gonna be the turn? The city of Yangsan? Yes, this is gonna be the turn. The first city of Korea falls turn 63 to both Mongolia and Zulu. The catapult corps on the border from Anikanda have spoken here. Oh, he might actually take it back next turn, but I don't think he should spend attacks on the Hawachas. The Hawachas are not doing that great on defense, by the way. There are only 55 defense strength, and look at that, the Kesheks actually two-shot them quite easily. And these are the Kesheks are extremely maneuverable units. You got 5 movement on them. As with a general. They're 65 on attack with plus 12 intel on opponent's movements. Useless die though. Well, I guess you could say that, but I think he gave his team a lot of gold in this situation. And yeah, he was the bank. He did get himself 100 science, and he did lose his second free inquiry age. I think if he wouldn't have lost his second free inquiry age, he would have been on par with Russia, or, well, not on par exactly, but along there. The problem was he needed to spend a lot of production into defending the city of Sidon, and that actually lost him his second age, not being able to get wonders or some other form of points, era score points. He did spread a lot of cities. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cities. Oh, still on 10 cities? Wow. Bermuda? Where?
In the game, I didn't notice.
Where is it, Bermuda? Where is Bermuda?
The ocean somewhere.
Oh, here it is. The Bermuda Triangle. A lot of science.
What's even the point?
I don't know. This is just science to see it. I think this is the first time I see a 10 science yield tile, but you can't work it, right? What do I mean? How? I don't know. Can it spawn near land?
I heard something about if you throw a boat into it, it teleports the boat, but I don't know. That's real. Oh, does it really teleport? That's just.
Oh, let's see. Falcon is sending a galley there. We're gonna see. This is a sacrificial lamb for the Bermuda Triangle gods. The galley. These men are really courageous. They want to find out what's gonna happen here. Pushing the boundaries of humankind.
That's just a waste. It's like Krakatoa in CivFr was always off in the middle of the ocean on an island by itself. You couldn't do anything with it.
Imagine, like Raha is saying, if they will ever implement settling on water tiles, like in Beyond Earth. Like, say you get to turn 150 or something, and you're at the latest text.
Why just not put in flying cities too?
Wait a second, you're saying he can teleport near Daido? Wait, no. Wait, what? What do you mean
I
that
don't
dot?
know.
Wait a second. That, can you imagine how much of a surprise it would be for Dido to just see 7 caravels, Russian caravels, pop out of nowhere in the Atlantic Ocean of Oh my god, so we're saying it could happen. We don't know what's gonna happen. Look at this. So this is like you never know where you pop out. You just send your ship in and you don't know the exit point.
Probably.
It's randomized. So if you send like 7 ships, you can get them on 7 different points on the map.
I guess.
Or is it the same one every time? That's my question. Is it the same one so you get like an in point, out
It's gotta
point?
be random.
Oh my god. I mean, I like the randomness of it, but oh, gathering them will grant advanced weapons. What do you mean? Meteors peppered 1 tile. Gathering them. What do you mean gathering them? You can send a builder to them and gather and like chop them?
Sure looks like it. Maybe it gives a buff to combat strength to all your units? I don't know.
Oh look, free military. What? Did you see that? Did you just see that?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, free Keshik.
And then I got a knight. You got a free knight in Ulaanbaatar. Move to Rokas.
Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Free military unit. Just from a meteor shower, the gods have sent Mongolia a knight. Let's check it out. Is it still moving? No. Wait, come on, Falcon, send it. Do it. Do it. So this is what is this speck of? I mean, he went back from it. I'm guessing he didn't die. So I mean, what happened to it? Oh, so the chat is saying you get every time you pop one of those meteor showers, you get the highest heavy cav or the highest buildable heavy cav unit. Oh, look at this. The whole Russian armada is moving towards the Bermuda Triangle. And as Deo was saying, if you send 40 boats, maybe 5-10 of them will get into the Phoenician Bay. So all Falcon needs to do is spam boats from all of his cities. In the meantime, we are 7 turns away from changing the era, and we're gonna see what happens after Free Inquiry is lost on Falcon's Golden Age. I'm pretty sure he's gonna compensate for that with spamming out campuses, universities, libraries, and everything else. He's getting his shipyards up for more production, getting an encampment as well in Akkad, and getting the walls up. The city of Lisbon has been taken over by Wing Hussars. But I believe it's too late here for any kind of push. Maybe he can get those units, especially the archers are one shot by these wing hussars. 76 military strength against 39. It's not even funny. Looks like Korea is losing quite a few units here. I don't think it's gonna stand its ground any longer. It looks like even the Hawachas are not able to withstand the Mongolian pressure. He's just, like Rokas is just spamming out those Keshiks everywhere, like left and right and left and right. I didn't see any kind of push from Milamber, and that is unfortunate. He didn't push, especially because there was so much pressure from Mongolia that he could have taken away. But yeah, I guess live and learn. There we go. There is actually a line of Russian caravels that is going right now for the Bermuda Triangle, and we're gonna have to see what's happening. If every one of those caravels will go here, this is gonna be the end of this game, I think. With Dido taken out of the game and Russia having both sides of Poland in check, I don't think it's gonna be a possibility for Archetype to get the culture victory. Looking at the points, we got 9 Great Writer points on Poland, 10 on Germany, 3 on Russia, and it looks like there was no Grey Musician picked in the game. Not yet. Yeah, not yet. I'm actually surprised that Archetype is not doing projects. He should be doing projects right now for at least a Great Musician. He's building watermill? What? It's not even worth it. How much production is a watermill?
1.
No. I mean in total. Like you build.
Oh,
so
I don't know.
So it costs you 80 production on standard speed. So that's 40 production. That's 40 turns. So and you get back only +1 production and +1 food. Clearly not worth it. I do not know, Swervin. I don't know where his galley went. He was here, and I don't see the unit. Let me check his fog. Did it go back here? No. Go here? No. I'm gonna have to wait and see. Oh no, he didn't. Oh, he sent it back. Okay, never mind. So I think he sent that galley to upgrade itself next to Chicago. Oh, just look at the Galapagos Islands, beautiful tiles. Now that Auckland is in the city of Chicago, let's just look at those fish tiles and the reef tiles. Amazing tiles to work. He could also buy all the other tiles and still work them. The city just doesn't have enough population. Oh, where did it go? Oh my god, it actually goes here. Oh my god, do you see this? Oh my god, this. Oh, another one popped up. It's the same location, Swervin. It's the same location. This is. Oh my god. I think.
Maybe the dumbest thing I've ever seen in Civ.
Oh my god, can you imagine the face? I really wish right now we can see Milambert's face. Is he streaming? No, he's not streaming, isn't he? Can you imagine his face when he sees like Russian caravels on his border? It's something happening on
Having an aneurysm.
Oh my god. So I think what happened is Russia sent his galley in. He saw that he popped between the land here, between the Mongolian land and Dido's land, what he thought is Dido's land. So he just deleted the galley. And then after he knew what happens, he just sent all of his navy there. So we're gonna have to wait. Oh, look at this! Look at this! These are two more caravels, 3 more caravels, and 4 frigates waiting on the entrance to Bermuda Triangle. There's another one here. I don't know what it is. I can't click on it. So let's see. Can you even plug it? Like, can you like stop units from entering your territory from a Bermuda Triangle? Yes, that is 10 science. Actually, 10 science a tile, but you cannot use it. I mean, can you get a city here? No. But this is I think this is the first time I actually see it. Oh my! Look at these! Look at the ships going in, and popping out on the other side. Oh, they're popping out all over. He just saw it. Oh my god!
No, I can't even imagine what Malamber's thinking right now. I don't.
I don't know. This is one of those things you don't want to happen to you, you know. But it's really funny when it happens to others. Look at that in chat. I think that was Milamber asking Bermuda. Taking a city in one turn. Oh, man, he's gonna lose all of his coastals. He doesn't have a standing navy, and by the time Russia is dealing with those cities in the south, he's not. I don't think he's gonna be able to build that many naval units in Byblos, LPQI, or his capital city. So this is pretty much a done deal.
No, Malamber's on ballistics. He's nowhere near the top tree.
Yeah. Is he far away? Wait a second. Oh my god, he didn't even research Patres. But he's not that far away. He has enough science, but he might lose quite a few science points once he loses these cities. This was a +6 campus. There was another one building next to it. And remember, Russia is going to have a border with Poland. That's the main problem here. That's the main issue. Milamber could stand his ground against Mongolia and Germany. Well, at least until Germany gets tanks or something. Germany is on 139 cents with 115 culture. He's catching up in the culture department quite fast, and he did finish his Colosseum, getting a Forbidden City next turn. That's going to allow him to get quite a lot of bonuses from his policy cards. One extra policy card on Germany is amazing. Just imagine having double commercials and double campuses at the same time, or theater squares. So I think he's going to be able to keep archetype or defend against archetypes tourism spam quite easily right now. And since Korea is not going to be any trouble soon, I think he's free to sim as much as possible right now. Not that he was doing that much, he was spending that much production. He did make the right choice of not enrolling himself totally into Korea, getting enough units to defend his borders, while he knew Korea just doesn't have the military to send it his way, I guess. And there we go, the first city of Dido falls. We're gonna see the city of Utica taken next turn, and Carthage, I think, next turn as well. Falcon, in the meantime, is sending his remaining caravels to the north to see if he can pillage something. I think he will be able to. The city of Carthage is actually making walls in 2 turns. Interesting. I still don't think it's enough, though. How many turns? 3 turns until the next era. That's when Falcon will lose his science, but look at that, he's at 291 science a turn. The leader in the science department, and he's killing the science leader from the other team, that is Milamber. I think he took Hazagi out of the game as well with 66 and 51 culture a turn. Hazagi is pretty much irrelevant at this stage of the game. It is not looking good for our finalists here. Oh, he actually finished the world this turn. Interesting. Are these frigates enough to take down the walls fast? Let's see. Looks like Zulu is spamming libraries right now. He did make quite a few campuses in his main city. And since he's not going to be needed that much against Korea, now Mongolia has the border, the main skirmish. He's going to start simming away. And there we go. I think that is the GG. That was the CC from Chuck Maurice. This is the first game of the groups. I think they will play each other again in a few weeks, but I could actually check the calendar on that. Not sure exactly about the hour, but I do know the week schedule. So I can put that screen up in a second. Give me a second, guys. So this is again the picking. Let's stop this. And this is the teams. Let's see, group A I wanted to put up. There we go. So we got Pyramid versus P Patrol. This was the first game that was played from the Civilization World Cup Season 2. And we're gonna see them play against each other in the week 3. So in week 3, as you can see, there's another match. That is the counter match from these two teams. These are the group stages, so I think it's only fair to give them 2 games against each other, and we're gonna see how this goes. PP Patrol did lose their Jack the Ripper. I think Jack was here with them, right? And he moved to Ulysses, and there we go. The players are actually leaving the game right now. Hey Zero, what are you saying there? Why is the face cam not the whole goddamn like what is going on here? I got, oh man, hey man, hey, we can see each other now. Look, I can smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Hello. And yes, this is I think this is the first time I actually used it. This is I installed it a few hours before I actually started this, and I had to handle some other stuff. I'm gonna see if I can use some form of graphic around it or some kind of that. But anyway, in the meantime, I do hope you enjoyed this cast. I do hope we're gonna see good games from these guys from the Civilization World Cup. I do want to point out the CCC is starting, so please gather your friends, gather your teams, train, and start clans up. We want to see as many teams as we can in the CCC, so come on, guys, let's go. In the meantime, I do want to get some work done and take a little rest afterwards. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for the follows and the support. And thank you, Von, for co-casting this game with me.
Yeah, man, glad to be here. It's fun.
I hope I'm gonna get another game tomorrow. Not sure about the scheduling. I was asking if I could cast Zone of Control versus Ulysses. There was no one actually showing up as a caster for that game, so I'm just waiting to see if nobody shows up. I'm gonna try to cast that as well. It is tomorrow at 21:15 GMT plus 2. That would mean 1900 GMT plus 2 and a quarter. So I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make an announcement before the game if I actually get to cast it. If not, see you guys at the next cast, and thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful skirmish between 8 players, 2 teams, 2 great teams. See ya and have a good weekend.
Take it easy, everyone.